Hello and welcome, everyone. We have for you a matchup in Group A. It's going to be Daffy Duck versus Mr. Math 101. Math famous for making it to and always losing in the semifinals. Except for this last tag tournament, he made finals in the tag tournament. Got partnered up with Guinan, did very well in that tournament. So we're going to be looking to see some more good work out of Math here in this 1v1 tournament. Daffy, having made quarterfinals in the tag tournament, is already up 1-0 in this group. This will be Math's first match, so it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out. I have here with me Poor Choices. What are some of your thoughts going into this
match?
This should be a really good match. Daffy and Math are both really strong competitors. Daffy, also one of my top three likely to advance with Math, Murder, and Daffy. Daffy, though, is going to have a lot of problems. I've played a lot with Math. As far as cartwheelers go, he is one of the best at dodging, just as far as patience, timing, and everything with shields. So we'll see if Daffy has a lot of combo answers. Math's also been running some pretty interesting decks, so we'll see if Daffy's able to deal with those and what he brings himself to counter those.
So let's get this underway. This will be game one on Palace. Our bans were Refinery and Sign. See a nice aura start for Math. He's got a shield and an attack. 5 aura.
Daffy not hurting too much at 3. So long as his next draw is good, he'll be in a good position. We do see the early heat out of Math. Math running Nature.
And we are seeing the majority Kai from Daffy.
One of those greens being Tiger Strength. We see Guard out of Daffy as well.
And so we got a Nature Faith out of Math. We got the Green Aura and a Reincarnation. So we know both schools.
Good target of the bridge. We see Daffy doppelganging.
He dropped his Tiger Strength at some point, though.
Yeah, I don't know if that was quite the right call. I mean, the Tiger Strength right now would be... Oh, he has another one. No worries. He had a Tiger Strength on deck. Looked like he's trying to burn through for Aura. He does have the Rian, maybe trying to get to 6. Good use of shields, good spacing. Duck is frozen right now, but he was able to snap that Glacial.
Oh, man. They're using
Willow.
the same Edgar skin. This is their second mirror matchup already.
I've got the nameplates on. It freaked me out for a second. Daffy, though, I think is doing really well right now. I like a lot of the things he's done. He's broken some shields, hasn't panicked with the Willow.
Watch almost caught him.
Daffy right there with the guards ready for it, but if he's not on guard, he's going to be in a rough spot. If that hits, he's going to have to rely on Tiger Strength.
Ooh, doesn't block the
does
second
take
one.
Does take a Rian and a little bit of fall damage. Good job avoiding the lightning swords, though. Swarm of Moths comes out, unable to get Math.
It's an interesting move here in the
still mostly on the defensive. Takes another Rian. Can't quite get the angle.
Oh, he's gotten rid of the guard for a digestion, which I think is a questionable decision. Like, it's good that he'll be able to heal up, but then he's open to that Armoros Watch. So all Math has to do is snap that and then Armoros.
Yeah, we'll see if he's using it primarily as a bluff right now, or if he has a better defense on deck. Fortunately, the game's looking to get a little laggy right now.
Throws out an unnecessary Dragon Slayer and then eats the Ice Sword.
Yeah,
and there goes
Daffy,
the Armoros Watch. And another Ice Sword.
And combos it with an Ice Sword.
Yeah, Math
did capitalize.
Very good and technical. And we're seeing some of the mistakes out of Daffy here. He was playing good, but making some of those bad decisions there has cost him.
Yeah, and Daffy was playing really well at the beginning. I mean, he's not out of it, definitely with 9 health. You'd want to see a shield. But Math, with the Amoros Watch, able to combo, he's definitely capitalized on those little openings Daffy's given him.
Yeah, I'd
And
say
that's why
that
we have
Daffy
a
has shown he's a
gap.
mechanical player and able to mostly keep up with Math. But yeah, I feel like the experience shines through, and we see Math's multiple tournament experience here coming in, and that's why we
Still,
see some of these mistakes, and he's able to take advantage of them.
yeah, Math though is getting his shield snapped there.
He took the
He's
willow, though, which
they're
is what
both
he
pretty low
wanted
on
to
capsule.
do. Takes away the Tiger String, so now that Daffy is just stuck at -1. It's not a good day.
No.
Unlikely to have a third Tiger Strength in there either. Most people don't carry 3.
Right. And probably not a heater,
Snaps
doppelganger, or
both of
anything
those
else.
shields immediately. Daffy scrambling down to 3 capsules. Up against a 5 damage Will-O-Wisp with a 1 damage Hyper Kick. It's not looking good.
Unable to get away from that other Willow. Doesn't really have an answer for it. It is good follow-up with the Hyper Kick, but without being able to do a lot of damage, you can't really knock him down.
Yep.
He's going to eat a big 5 damage right there, and that'll be it for Malice.
Yeah, Math plays that one by the book. Almost a pun intended.
I mean, there's just something about Math's play style that just adds up.
Yeah, I feel like the main thing was they were both good mechanically, but we just saw Daffy make some very clear mistakes in dropping skills. And Math didn't make those kind of mistakes, and he was able to take advantage of it very hard.
No, you can really count on him to take advantage. I don't want to subtract from Daffy. I just want to say that... Alright, I'm done. I will say, though, that from what I'm seeing, Matt's connection is still a little choppy. So the timing and everything, it's definitely still playable, but it makes things just a little bit more difficult. But I mean, it's nothing out of the norm for Phantom Dust in general. Math up to a good aura start, already close to vibration if that's where he's going. Stimulates again, though. We see the rain out of Daffy. I'd be interested to see if he's got something to combo with that. I don't think he's going to catch Math alone with just the rain attack.
Yeah, the Photon Shower is definitely... I don't want to call it a bad choice yet until we see if he has something else to do with it, but an interesting choice at the very least.
Well, I mean, if he's got something else for it, he needs to, stop spamming it unless he's just trying to take time to dig because, it's not really stopping Math from digging at all.
Well, it's not necessarily about stopping him from digging, but maybe forces Math to leave his base a little bit earlier and, the possibility of getting some chip damage down. Looks like...
I guess, but Math left his base when he wanted to leave his base. He left as soon as he had the vibration and the shield on deck. Does take the shield from Daffy there. Now Math's able to retreat. Looks like he might be good laser blade, not taking advantage. Oh, and he does have the photon burst, but unfortunately doesn't quite get the timing on it to get a good surprise damage out of Math. Math does have that stimulate, so doing quite a bit of damage if he's able to get a clean hit with the vibration. Looks like he's looking for manual aim angles.
Well, that photon burst is definitely dangerous in Math space.
Yeah, very easy to get caught on a corner. Daffy doing a good job of keeping Math off those capsules. He knows exactly what Math's got. Doesn't have a shield, but it's definitely a wieldable skill.
Math trying to back up.
Good double dodge on Daffy.
Yeah.
Do you see that rain attack again?
Yeah, I mean, if he does misstep once and he gets hit by it, that's just a little extra damage, a little bit closer. It's especially impactful in a 1v1. You don't get picked up in 1v1, so 2 damage will stick.
True, but I feel like there's other skills that could have been pursued. with a slightly higher return. Unless he does have, I mean, 14 capsules left. He could have an Enviro. He could have homing. I don't know what he could have in there. There could be something to supplement it.
And he could be playing the slow game just in order to see if he can get Math to dig lower. Because we have seen him
Very
use some
possible.
erase moves already. He just erased another laser there. I don't know
Yeah,
if
definitely
he has anything like
doing
violent
well
change,
with the.
but, you know, the
Definitely doing well with the war of attrition. Math does have lasers again, but Daffy's doing a good job. We saw that reflect mirror would get broken though. Does break the reflect mirror, has a great angle with a 5 damage vibration.
Yeah, Daffy not playing very well around this vibration.
Daffy's in a tough spot. Well, as a cartwheeler at that angle, it's hard. Oh, he's going to fall and take some extra damage there. That's big. He's in a wide open spot. He's going to be very vulnerable.
Daffy went from an even playing field to the verge of death within moments to that vibration laser. This is not a good spot.
I mean, a +2 vibration without a shield to stop it is a rough spot to be in. Fortress is going to block. He does, unfortunately, also block the photon burst. Daffy still has that burst, but...
Oh, he does catch him with
and he
it.
takes a big hit on Math. He doesn't knock him off, which would have bought him a little bit of extra time.
He's trading back.
But still a nice hit.
But
if he can avoid this
he is
manual
playing a
aim,
very
but any
dangerous
manual
game. He has
aim,
one shot to that manual.
any manual. Oh, did he fall? Can't see from this angle. No, he does. He does land on the highway beneath him, but he's not going to be able to go to Math. We'll see if Math's going to come to him. Daffy's got to keep that distance because if he goes long range, he's a goner.
Yeah, Math's smart enough to not jump down after him. Oh, the vibration laser was
just
right
barely
next to him.
misses.
Oh my goodness!
Daffy with a
and he takes
wonderful
the
hit
fall
on Math.
damage. It is one hit
knock
away
him
for
off.
everybody now.
He's one shot. However, he's back to the range where he's got that vibration laser on Daffy. We'll see if Daffy runs back to hide. Daffy does go back to the stairwell. I believe he has vibration of his own.
Picked up 2 more attacks now.
He does have vibration. Both of them trying to get a quick hit and out of the angle. Daffy still no shields, but a lot of other attacks. Math still with both
Daffy
lasers
controlling
and the
this
fortress.
staircase is good. He has the better angle for the vibration laser manual aim.
He also has the higher aura regen. So it's going to be hard to get on that fortress, but if he spams those lasers correctly, Math will not be able to spam his defense to block it to keep up.
Same with the vibration blaster.
Yeah.
Math can only block that so many times. At a 2 school aura -3 regen, that's pretty slow.
Yep, it was able to get some big damage earlier, but Daffy with some wonderfully timed photon bursts is able to put down some big damage and make this anybody's game
I was
again.
really impressed with that one from below.
Wonderful manual out of Daffy, does have a good angle. Now forcing Math to dodge again. Math trying to get the manual aim. Daffy falls!
Oh, and he does catch him. Daffy got knocked off his perch and just Math kept him moving, and he's able to predict where he's moving next. The manual finally connects.
Out of
and
Math.
that's a 2-0 lead for Math after a very close game on Highway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, a little biased. I really wanted to see Daffy take that one. I thought he did enough under most normal circumstances to flip and go for the comeback win. Good job by Math, though, being patient, keeping the spacing, and really able to force Daffy back into that dangerous position. Tried and trade manuals.
Yep, that brings us to Panorama now. Game 3, match point for Math. We'll have to see if Daffy is able to make a comeback here.
Well, if there was ever a level where crazy things could happen, we're on it. Tough aura start out of Daffy only at 2. Math a bit more comfortable over at 4. I will say I spawned in one of the stairwells, so I know that's not where anyone
Daffy
is.
is out in the open and Math in the opposite stairwell. Both fairly good spawns for them, though. Daffy not in a really vulnerable one.
We'll see if they start running Any Opti or Enviros? I know. All right, we do have the relearn out of Daffy.
Yeah, looks like he relearned an aura particle, actually. I think he's going to go for the Tiger Strength Rico, but we also see Math using Heat Ricochet.
Heat Ricochet, Daffy's got a great defense for it with the Absorb Energy. He does have a Tiger Strength. He might have Tiger Strength Rico.
Yeah, I think he does.
Well,
I think he wants to lay his Opti and then he wants to play it.
I mean, we might be dealing with all sorts of crazy Ricochet everywhere.
Ooh, that
Daffy does
right
take
head on. But he does catch the laser blade now.
Good laser blade comes up right before the Glacial is able to get Math.
I think he really doesn't want to lay down the Opti right now, though.
No, he doesn't.
Flame Sword
He definitely
connects.
also just lost his blade, and that Absorb Energy is not going to be able to do anything
again.
against that Flame Sword.
Math
Daffy
with a
now in a
faster
tough
setup on the
position.
Ricochet deck here. He is on a warpath. Daffy picks up another shield, but he's down to 1 health.
I mean, if it's not an erase
Iron Skin is what
for
we're
melee,
hoping
he's
for.
going to be a tough. Oh, there's the Ricochet, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ricochet
it gets around the shield.
just can't block quickly enough, and Daffy will go down in a 3-0 win for Mr. Math, playing very good textbook Phantom Dust. We did not see many mistakes out of him this match. Daffy with very good mechanical play and some really good baits, just not able to get to quite the same level of clean play that Math was on. Very good series.
Yeah, and I do want to give credit for Daffy. I mean, those games were really close there, but for a few circumstances that kind of snowballed out of his control. I mean, if he had gotten maybe a slightly different hand with his answer for melee, he could have done something on Panorama. But good solid game out of Group A. Looking forward to see what both those players do going forward.